The Blueprint for a Winning Mindset. By Kambrayl. The human brain is a complex and dynamic organ that plays a critical role in shaping our mindset, and ultimately, our behavior and actions. A winning mindset is one that is focused, determined, and resilient, and it involves the ability to set and pursue goals, as well as to adapt to challenges and setbacks. At the most basic level, the human brain is made up of billions of cells called neurons, which communicate with one another through electrical and chemical signals. These signals are transmitted across synapses, which are small gaps between neurons. The more connections that exist between neurons, the more efficient and effective communication becomes. This connectivity is key to the development of thoughts, actions, and habits. When we encounter new experiences or information, our brains create new neural connections to process and store this information. Over time, these connections can become stronger and more efficient through a process called neuroplasticity, which is the ability of the brain to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections and strengthening existing ones. In terms of a winning mindset, neuroplasticity can be harnessed to help us develop positive thoughts, actions, and habits that support our goals and contribute to our overall success. In addition to neuroplasticity, the human brain is also influenced by a number of other factors that can contribute to a winning mindset. For example, the brain's emotional centers, such as the amygdala, can play a significant role in shaping our emotional responses to situations. By developing emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and regulate our own emotions and those of others, we can become more attuned to our own emotional states and more adept at managing them in a way that supports our goals. Similarly, the brain's cognitive centers, such as the prefrontal cortex, play a critical role in our ability to focus, plan, and make decisions. By developing good problem-solving skills and the ability to think critically, we can become better equipped to navigate the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise on the road to success. By cultivating positive thoughts, actions, and habits, and by leveraging the brain's natural ability to adapt and change through neuroplasticity, we can set ourselves up for success in any pursuit. The human mind is a complex and powerful system that plays a critical role in shaping our thoughts, actions, and habits, as well as our overall life outcomes. It is comprised of two distinct but interconnected components, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the part of the mind that is aware and in control of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is responsible for our ability to think, reason, and make decisions, as well as to process and store new information. The conscious mind is highly adaptable and flexible, and it is where we spend most of our time when we are awake. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, is a deeper, more primitive part of the mind that is responsible for many of the automatic processes that keep us alive and functioning, such as breathing, heart rate, and digestion. It is also responsible for storing and processing our memories and experiences, as well as shaping our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. The subconscious mind is not accessible to our conscious awareness, but it has a powerful influence on our thoughts, actions, and habits. Both the conscious and subconscious mind are developed and shaped over time through a variety of processes, including learning, experience, and conditioning. One way that the conscious and subconscious mind interact is through the process of programming and training. Another way that the conscious and subconscious mind interact is through the process of decision-making. Our conscious mind is responsible for making conscious decisions, while our subconscious mind can influence these decisions through the automatic thoughts and behaviors it generates. One way that the subconscious mind shapes our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors is through the process of conditioning. This can involve learning through repetition and reinforcement, such as when we are taught a skill or habit through practice and repetition. The Holy Bible also speaks to the power of the subconscious mind in shaping our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. In Romans 12:2, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." This verse suggests that by renewing our minds, in other words, by reprogramming our subconscious beliefs and attitudes, we can transform our lives and live in alignment with God's will. From a psychosocial perspective, one hypothesis for how this might occur is through the process of self-fulfilling prophecies. A self-fulfilling prophecy is a belief or expectation that influences a person's behavior in such a way that it causes the belief to come true. Developing and mastering a winning mindset is a process that requires effort and dedication, but it is possible with the right approach. There are several key traits that are necessary for developing, mastering, and maintaining a winning mindset. Goal-oriented. A winning mindset is focused on achieving specific goals and is driven by a clear sense of purpose and direction. Growth mindset. A winning mindset believes that improvement and learning are possible through effort and practice, and is not deterred by setbacks or challenges. Mindfulness. A winning mindset is aware of and in control of its thoughts and emotions, and is able to focus on the present moment without judgment. Positive attitude. A winning mindset is optimistic and believes in its own ability to succeed, and is able to maintain a positive attitude even in difficult circumstances. Persistence. A winning mindset is determined and persistent, and is willing to put in the effort and work required to achieve its goals. Self-confidence. A winning mindset believes in its own abilities and is confident in its ability to succeed. Resilience. A winning mindset is able to bounce back from setbacks and failures and continue moving forward towards its goals. Adaptability. A winning mindset is flexible and adaptable, and is able to adjust its approach in order to achieve its goals. Focus. A winning mindset is able to focus its attention and energy on what is important, and is able to stay on track and avoid distractions. By developing and cultivating these traits, it is possible to develop, master, and maintain a winning mindset and achieve success in any area of life. Here are some real-life practical examples of winning mindset best practices. Setting clear and specific goals. One key aspect of a winning mindset is having clear and specific goals, and regularly reviewing and adjusting them as needed. Practicing positive self-talk. Another important aspect of a winning mindset is engaging in positive self-talk, or repeating positive affirmations and statements to oneself. Visualizing success. Another best practice is to visualize oneself achieving one's goals, which can help to increase confidence and motivation. Seeking out opportunities for growth and learning. A winning mindset is always looking for opportunities to improve and learn, and is willing to take on new challenges and embrace change. Seeking support and guidance. A winning mindset recognizes the value of seeking support and guidance from others, and is not afraid to ask for help when needed. Facing and overcoming challenges. A winning mindset is resilient, and is able to bounce back from setbacks and failures, and is able to learn from them and move forward. It is important to note that developing a winning mindset requires effort and dedication, and is not something that happens overnight. However, with the right approach and tools, it is possible to develop and master a winning mindset, and achieve success in any area of life. Limiting beliefs are negative beliefs that we hold about ourselves or the world around us that limit our potential and keep us from achieving our goals. These beliefs are often based on past experiences or messages we have received from others, and they can be deeply ingrained in our subconscious mind. It is important to identify and challenge limiting beliefs in order to overcome them and achieve success. From a spiritual perspective, the concept of a winning mindset and the role of the conscious and subconscious mind can help us to better understand how our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. From a mental perspective, the ideas discussed can help us to better understand how our thoughts and beliefs influence our behavior and actions, and how we can use this knowledge to shape our experiences and outcomes. By becoming aware of our limiting beliefs and challenging them, we can begin to break free from negative patterns of thought and behavior, and develop a more positive and productive mindset. From an emotional perspective, the ideas discussed can help us to better understand how our thoughts and beliefs influence our emotions, and how we can use this knowledge to cultivate a more positive and balanced emotional state. From a cognitive perspective, the ideas discussed can help us to better understand how our thoughts and beliefs shape our perceptions and decision-making processes, and how we can use this knowledge to optimize our cognitive performance. Overall, the ideas discussed in this book can be employed by a person in the material world to shed limiting beliefs and optimize the relationship between the subconscious mind, conscious mind, thoughts, actions, and habits with the goal of maximizing human output.